Hello everybody, welcome to the Sound Test Room. Today we are taking a look at the SYNIDO Live Dock. This is brand new, just come out today if you're watching this on the 10th. Right, okay, so it's an audio interface, super portable, super handy, does all sorts of cool stuff. In a moment, let's get out the box. In a moment, we're going to set it up. I'm going to set it up with the iPad and show you how it works and stuff like this. So in the box you get the instructions, super easy. You get this audio adapter for connecting whatever you like, and then you have the actual audio interface itself. Here it is, and you can see it's tiny. It's really good. Right, let's get this out of the way. You also get a cable to connect it to whatever. So for example, in this, when I set this up, I'm going to have my computer running into the audio interface via this cable here, and have my microphone set up in Cubase, and then I'm going to pipe everything into the iPad, so you get the idea, right? Whatever you want to plug into it, like a mixer. So for example, here, this is where we plug in your mixer or your sound card or whatever you like. This is the input level control. This is the loopback function. Okay, so if you know about loopback, you'll be able to use loopback. I don't use loopback, so there you go. There is your headphone, for monitoring, headphone output for monitoring. This is your monitoring button and your volume control for your headphones. This is a USB. This is super handy. This allows me to charge my iPad or iPhone whilst using the audio interface. Now, I don't know if you know, but that can be really handy. If you're doing a really long recording session, then the battery's going to drain on your iPad or whatever. And yeah, you're good. You're just good to go. You can carry on recording because you can power that. You can power your iPad through the dock. Right. Okay. I shall be back in a moment, and everything will be set up, and you can see how it kind of works. Okay, we're back with the setup now. All right. So let me explain. This input here is coming from my computer. So everything that comes through my computer, including my voice now, as you can see from the level meter, is going into the live dock. So I'm using it as an audio interface, right? So there are a couple of things we need to go through. So this is coming from whatever you've got, your guitar, your mixer, in my case, computer. So everything going through Cubase on the computer is going into this, and then going into Cubasis on the iPad. Now you could use any recording software you like to do this, of course. And I also have this electric piano sound on the desktop and my computer as well, going in here. This here is my headphone monitoring, so I'm monitoring myself through the headphones. This is the level for your personal monitoring. It will not affect the input. This is the control for the input level. So for example, if I turn this down, my input level will drop like that. Okay, let me turn it back up. And you can set it as loud as it needs to be. Okay. This button here is loop back. What that means is everything that goes through this will be recorded, including anything here like metronomes and stuff. Now, this might be good for podcast situations where you want to record a bunch of people, loads of stuff, everything gets recorded, it's fine. But for recording into a DAW, you don't want that. So make sure that loop back is switched off. Now I'll give you a demonstration of that. For example, if I push this button like this, you see it flash green. Well, you might not have, but it flashed green. Okay, that means that now loop back is on, and if I press my metronome and hit record, it will start to record this and my voice. It will start to record. Hear the metronome at the beginning? It will start to record this. Okay, you don't want that for recording. So if you're recording, switch loop back off. It'll go red. Okay, so we can erase that recording now. Don't need it. If I wanted to record something like this piano, it's exactly the same thing. But now loopback is off, you won't hear the metronome. So I'll switch metronome on so it's on permanent. Okay, so now I've just recorded that piano. Now, say for example, you want to overdub this with a vocal. Well, you just add another track. Add audio track. Make sure monitoring is switched off on this one. We don't need to worry about it. And now we're using track 2. Go in here, go to stereo, and we only have 2 channels available. You can use one left or right on stereo. Okay, that's, you know, as it is. And now I could say, right, let's say if I was a singer, which I'm not, I could now record my vocal on this second track, and you know, it's cool. I don't even need to use monitor, because here we go, I've just recorded my voice now. I could now record my vocal on this second track, and I don't even need to use the monitoring because I have a direct monitoring switch here. If this is switched off, I'd need to monitor, okay? But since it's on, it's fine. I can hear everything. All right, now, so it has Bluetooth as well. If you've got something that you want to play along with, like it's a Bluetooth device, all you need to do is you press this. This will flash blue, and it'll eventually it will connect to whatever device you have lying around. If you want to exit this, because I don't have any Bluetooth devices to demo that, I'll just long hold it and it'll go white. Now you'll also notice that this cable coming in here is my USB to charge the iPad. So I've got control over everything. I'm not going to lose battery power on the iPad. It's just gonna work. It's going to keep charging while I'm using the audio interface. And that, guys, is basically the SYNIDO Live Dock. It's really good. It's I think it's less than $50. I'll put links in the description below anyway. It's only just come out, and it's yeah, it's dead handy, because if you want to go somewhere and do a podcast with someone, or go to someone's house and do a bit of recording, something like this is super portable, super easy to use. Plug and play. You don't need any extra drivers with it. I think you can use it on your computer as well, or anything that you can record with. Anyway, top job, cool beans. Thanks for watching. I will see you later. Ta-ra.